Hi friends, it's Aubrey. In today's video, I'm going to be cleaning out my pantry and then my fridge and 2 freezers. We'll see how much we can get done today. It might be broken up over a couple of days, but we're gonna start with my pantry. Clearly there's some decorations that need to get taken down and it's very unorganized. So let me give you a quick tour of what we have going on in there and then we'll get to clearing it out. So we have deeper shelves on one side and then these shelves that are basically big enough to hold a can on this other side. So I want to go through all of these, make sure they're still within date, reorganize them a little bit. That makes more sense because we rarely open up this side of the door just because it's harder to open. We'll organize some of the other miscellaneous things that are in here. And then on this side, this is our main food storage area and it's just gotten out of hand, super disorganized. We've just kind of thrown things in here and not really thought about it. So we're gonna reorganize this, and hopefully by reorganizing all of my food storage places, we'll be able to come up with some sort of meal plan and make some more pantry cooking meals in this coming month. So I went ahead and organized these cans and sauces. There were a few things that were expired, so I am going to have a pile of everything that's expired or gone bad that I will show you or we're throwing away at the end. So there's only a couple of things from right here, but we definitely need to make some things with barbecue sauce in the next couple of months because some of those expire in March, April, and May. So lots of things with barbecue sauce apparently in the next coming months. I'm going to wipe down the counters over there, or not the counters, the cabinets and the shelves right here, and just make sure they're not sticky. And then we will get to organizing everything that I took out and that is on my counters. Here is everything I pulled out of my pantry, plus some things that were just on the counter because there was no room in the pantry. And we have a couple more right here. And we have more over here. This is my pile of stuff that's expired or stale, so we're gonna keep adding to that. Hopefully not too much more, but it happens. Food waste happens. I try my best not to. It's been a little bit more difficult during this pregnancy just because of cravings and I have a lot of food issues. So hopefully this pile won't get too much bigger, but let's start going through all of this stuff and organize it. Normally I have one bin that's like beans and other grains, and then I have like a pasta one, a bin for snacks, and then just kind of an excess bin, but it definitely does not look like that right now. So let's get this all organized and then we'll put it all back. I was able to get rid of a ton of huge boxes, which is super exciting. And let me show you what we have to throw away. There's not a ton. I mean, it is a lot, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Some of our pasta expired. A couple of these snacks went stale. We had a ton of Southwest plain snacks. We normally fly Southwest, so my daughter loves the little snack packs, but we kind of forgot about them. So anyways, we are going to throw all of this away and let me show you what the pantry is looking like now. Here is what it is looking like. Got everything reorganized. For all of my daughter's snacks, I moved them down a shelf. So we kind of both eat the breakfast essentials. Obviously she needs help to make them, but we put them in the same bin as her applesauces, her bars, fruit leathers, and fruit cups, which we are running low on. This bin is all of our rice and other grains and beans. And we have a ton of these little bags from meal box kits because a half cup is not enough to feed my whole family. So we just kind of put them in here, and then eventually we'll use them in a recipe or something to get rid of them. They're still good. They're not expired yet. And then I put all of our pasta, crackers, and some of these chow mein noodles in this bin. This is our snack bin, which is actually running pretty low, which is totally fine. There's some candy from Christmas in there and then a few seaweed snacks, and that's about it. Up here we have a little bit of empty space on the shelf, which is good. We have 2 things of cereal. I was going to use the bins up there, but they really go stale fast in those bins, so I probably should just get rid of these. We'll see. I haven't quite decided yet. And then this bin is like all of our nuts and then baking essentials. So we also have another baking essentials bin down here and a bin for potatoes, but neither of those really need any work right now. But this is what it looks like overall. It's so much better. I can actually see what we have, and let's get onto the freezer now. Here is what my freezer is looking like. It's kind of a nightmare, and my big deep freezer isn't any better. So I'm gonna pull everything out. Most of it's probably fine. We probably won't have to throw too much away because of freezer burn and whatnot. It just really needs to be organized. So this is what it's looking like now, and let's pull everything out. Here is everything from that freezer. It's a lot of things that we could probably combine together, and then there's some things that probably need to get thrown away that were just buried back there and we forgot about. So I'm gonna go through all of this, and then we'll wipe out the freezer and put everything back. Reorganize things into bins. This one is all of our meat except for sausages. That's in here with our veggies and a little bit of fruit. We are running low on a lot of things, which is fine. I need to check the deep freezer to see where we're at, but we have some like cube steak, we have some ground chicken, meatballs, some ground beef, so we can definitely make some like burgers or one of my cheesy potato casseroles. We have a lot of chicken as well, so maybe we can make some fried chicken or something like that to use some of these items up. We'll just use the rest of the strawberries probably in a smoothie, and then we have some broccoli, corn, and peas that we could use as sides. We have a bunch of sausages so we can make pasta or sausage and veggie bake. And then over here, I clearly have a problem. I buy guac when it's on sale. So I have like 7 things of guacamole. If you didn't know, you can freeze it and it totally thaws out and is just fine. So we'll probably be making some bean dip or pulling that out as a snack over the next couple of weeks. And then we also have beans and then some spaghetti sauce. This is some tomato paste, and these ones are spaghetti sauce. We have a little thing of pineapple juice and then some green chilies. And over here, I'm gonna just put these in between the bins. We got some dog treats that my mom made for my dog Madsen, so we'll put those in there. This box of waffles won't really fit in any of those boxes, so we'll just put that in there. And then I keep my flour in the freezer so it doesn't get any bugs or anything like that. So I'm gonna wipe out the freezer and then we'll put everything back. One last bin is this bread bin. So we have some breadsticks, croissants, bagels, 2 loaves of bread. We have more bread in our deep freezer. And then we have 1 ciabatta roll. So we'll put this in the main freezer to pull out for meals. And this is my little pile of things to throw away. We have some freezer burnt bread, some freezer burnt ice cream. And then this is some meat that we've had in the freezer for over a year. So we're gonna throw that away too, but not too bad for the freezer. I kind of forgot about the door. Pretty much gonna throw everything away that's in here. All of it's really freezer burnt except for this cream cheese. I put that in there like a couple weeks ago. So a little bit more food waste than I was hoping, but all of this just needs to go. Here's what it's looking like now, all clean and organized. And I have some good meal ideas for the things that are in here along with the pantry to kind of feed us for the next couple of weeks. We'll still have to go to the store probably for a few things, but very excited about how this is looking. Here is the inside of my fridge. Honestly, it kind of probably looks worse than it actually is. I cleaned it out just a few days ago, so the only thing that we really need to do in here is maybe just allocate some specific space for leftovers and then just double check that all of the condiments over here are not expired, but everything else should be good. I kind of wiped things down the other day too, made sure nothing was moldy or looking gross from any of the drawers. So we'll just reorganize this a little bit and then we'll be done with the fridge. Here's what it's looking like now. We got all of our fruits, veggies, eggs, and bread over in this area. Have like sauces and garlic over here. All of our cheese and meat we have out are in there. Leftovers that need to get used and eaten are right here. And then breakfast stuff is right here. Cleaned out the door as well. Had to throw away a few sauces that went bad, but not as bad as I thought it was going to be. And then here are some leftovers that didn't get eaten. This pasta just did not reheat well. So that's why there's so much of it. Normally we try and eat all the leftovers, but this is not too bad for the last like week and a half. Anyways, super glad with the progress that we've made so far. I think that's gonna be all for this video. If you wanna see part 2 where I go through my deep freezer and do some meal planning based on the items that I found in that, as well as the rest of my kitchen, definitely hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you here. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.